coming off back 40. Gonna go back, hit a bluff out, opposite direction, from north to south, and see what I'm getting myself into. I do know there's some people coming, so I'm gonna have to keep heads up for them. Yeah, it's kind of spooky. Trying to cross these busy freeways in Bella Vista. That one was Trafalgar Freeway, and then you got across Kingsland Freeway. So far, the trail's been clear. I mean, the trail just got cleaned up Wednesday, so this is just stuff that's fallen in the last day. Man, I do see on a regular bike, you get a pretty good workout on this trail, that is for sure. Woo! Yeah, I like that. Forgot to push record. Alright, I just held up for some riders, no biggie. Like I said, I'm no rush, no Strava day. Oh, look at that coming the other way. Oh, that is sketch. You better know the trail if you're going to hit that jump, that drop. Man, I like how you guys put some spice in this trail. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Easy to get hurt on it, especially if you're not pre-riding, if you're just going all out. Or not, you know, either all out or be with somebody that knows the trail, because there's a couple spots that could definitely get you. Another chipmunk. Oh gosh. Woo! Like I said, thank you, e-bike. Those little dips like that are brutal on a regular bike, because you're just like, ugh, just sudden stop. And then you got to pedal out. I keep playing with my camera angle. Hopefully I got it this time. Keep having it too far up. Yeah, this one here, definitely not bad this way. But that other direction, man, that'd catch you off guard. It caught me off guard. I was not expecting the drop off to be on the left side and going the other way. It's like, whoa. Like I was saying earlier, this bike's been really quiet actually, like for cable wise, and you know, it's got a low cable slap up here just because they're too long, but I can live with that. But inside frame slap drives me crazy, and this bike does not have that. It's quiet. The cables are solid. I think the little pop creakish, I don't know what kind of animal that was. Little creak popping I'm getting is from probably where that linkage was loose, which that's rider, that's owner error. That's a maintenance issue. That's not the bike's fault. That wasn't as bad as I thought it'd be. Not on one of these. With cheating. Yeah, we'll just leave that sucker on trail. I was gonna do eco, but she's doing really good on trail, so. I mean, I got another three-ish miles to get back. Just back to Blowing Springs, and I might buzz around Blowing Springs, see what time it is. Beautiful trail though. It's this trail, whether you're hiking or biking it, it'd be fun either way. I actually really want to come back and hike this. It's super fun. I get caught up all into the mountain biking and want to mountain bike every time I get a chance. But me and Blythe here lately has been doing some hiking, and it's really cool because You know, for one, it's good for you, of course, obviously. But for two, you can just kind of slow the pace. You don't have to use your brain because you're not going warp speed down a mountain bike trail. You know, and it's really cool because you can see stuff that you don't normally see when you're mountain biking, because obviously when you're mountain biking, you're focused on what's ahead of you. So you're not really paying attention to what's around you, like those bluffs and stuff back there. If I wouldn't have stalled on those rocks, I probably wouldn't have noticed that. I would have noticed the waterfall, but I wouldn't have noticed the bluffs. That was cool to actually just stop and look at all that. Hopefully we can get some good footage out of this. I think this is the only second time I've had the camera on the bike. Like I said, I really like this bike so far. I mean, that's kind of iffy. When she said she got an Ari, I'm like, oh, I don't know. And then she told me which one it was. I'm like, oh, I don't know. That's a cheap build. It's got an old motor. It's this and that. And then I rode it and I was like, whoa. All right, Ari. You shut me up. That's what I get for being negative. Getting lucky on these crossings. It's just not rush hour either. But yeah, I mean, for years, Ari's been coming to the Bentonville Bike Fest and Outer Bike, all that. And Ian's been the guy that I've talked to. I try to at least say hi to Ian when he comes in town. I was hoping to get to demo some bikes this year, and I just got to start doing it on Saturday if I want to demo, because I keep waiting until Sunday and the weather keeps going to crap, so I need to start demoing on Saturday. I wanted to demo the Signal Peak and the Nebo. Try to decide if I want another short travel bike or go with another e-bike. The Nebo's kind of intriguing. You know, it's got the Vista motor and everything in it, so it's 60 newton meters, just like this pretty much, but a lot lighter. So, but it's got a lot smaller battery, so I don't know. I'd have to ride it, see how it compares to this. But it's hard to beat this one for the price and everything. It's just ridiculous. Like, there's a few companies like ours that can just do that. They can make some killer builds. Now, I mean, for that price, you are going to get some shortcuts here and there. Like I said, it's an older style motor. The fork wasn't the greatest. I wish they'd spec of at least like a, you know, RockShox 35 or something, you know, silver or gold, or that's what my Wild had, and it wasn't the greatest fork, but it was way better than what's come stock on this, that Recon or Revelation or whatever it was. Like, I felt the first rock garden I hit, this bike was all over the place. And then I'm looking, I'm like, why has it got 32 mil stanchions on an e-bike? So I don't agree with that shortcut to keep the cost down. It's not like a 35 is that expensive, but oh no, yeah. It's just me. It's just me. There you are.
Thank you.
Just me. Have a good one. Only bad thing about this trail is it's tight. There are no good places to stop. Look, I was in a decent place. If it wasn't like through here, that would have kind of sucked a little. Yeah, and another thing I like about this bike is we had the Cascade Peak, and of course I did a video on that a long time ago, several years ago, and it was a really good bike, especially for back then. It was $3,000, I think, but it was a really good build, had good components on it, and it was just old school geometry, which at first I was kind of like, I don't know about this, but then when I rode it, like, oh, this is actually pretty fun. Like, it's a real playful bike. It was fun. And bikes like that and this, you know, I'm 5'7"-ish. Woo, that is slick. I'm 5'7"-ish. Yeah, I'm 5'7", give or take, with the 30-inch inseam. So I got like a long torso and a short legs. Not a fun combo, but it works. It's got me this far in life. Woo. Whoa, that is slick. I should have went up high. That's a bad line. Anyway, I'm 5'7"-ish, 30-inch inseam, short legs, long torso. This bike is a medium, size medium, and I really think it depends on which way you want to go. This bike is, oh, I'm taking a cheater line. This bike is fun and playful. It's a little smaller than, you know, like the Wild was a medium, but it's a big bike. This one's the opposite. It's super fun and playful. Whereas I think a bike like this, I think I could actually go with a large and get away with it. And almost went OTB on that. Oh, I'm riding horrible today. I gotta get back to riding. It's sloppy. Yeah, which there's several brands that are like that. I'm kind of in the middle. I think it's because my longer torso. I could ride a large, like the Orbea Rises, the older ones. I haven't got to ride a new one, so I don't know. But the older Orbea Rises, I had more fun on the large than I did the medium. But those bikes run kind of small, I think. This here, I think, is kind of the same way. It's kind of small. It seems kind of like Ari likes doing that. That kind of older, not really older geometry, it's just different. And it kind of has more of an old school feel, which I like. You know, I think everybody gets caught up in the long slack, low, and all that stuff, and it's cool. It works. It's fun, but at the same time, here's a trail we reworked. Somebody's already tried to slide off. Come on, guys. It's a good trail. Slide's good. Or the ride's good. Ride's good. That little section I fixed there. That ride's good. Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one. That's kind of where I was kind of wanting to ride a large one of these too when Ian was here, just to see how much different a large would be than a medium. I don't know, man. I've been jumping so good on this. I don't know if I would go with the large if I bought another one of these for me. This spot is so beautiful. This little trail reminds me of Sally Trail, which is another one of my favorites. This section. Woo! Oh, nope. Dang it, I could clear that. It's not today. Not today. Today, a little too tired. Yeah, I really think man, I've been jumping so good on this medium though. Like I haven't jumped that good in a long time as how I have been on this last few times I went to slaughter pen. And like I said, I might insert those videos in here somewhere. Maybe right in this spot. I'm not sure yet. I might insert those videos just so you can see a little bit of jumping. It might be too long a video. I might just do a slaughter pen video separate. Either way, I'll do some jumping videos with it. Oh yeah, I did that good. Just couldn't tackle that one section. Woo! Yes, sir. Hopefully this battery will last a few more minutes. I'm not ready to change out yet. I'd like to get back to Dalton before I have to change the battery. We'll see. Like I said, between the bike and the camera, the weather, these trails, what a beautiful day. Beautiful day to be alive. Beautiful day to be alive. God is good. Until he says, here's some tight switchbacks. That's where my fork, I think I need to stiffen that fork up. Woo! A little dab, but I got it. Oh, that is so cool. I still want to get up there and dunk my head, but yeah, I don't get that. Oh, yeah, I do. Woo. All right, and we're back to Dalton. From Dalton, we'll take all the way to Kingsland, cross Kingsland, back into Blowing Springs. We're almost done. I'm gonna take time out, take a breather. I'll be right back. All right, we're back on. So I've gone 8.5 miles and used basically a bar and a half, probably. Like I said, it wasn't fully charged when I left the house, but it was full bars. So we'll say there's probably half a bar left. So a bar and a half for 8.5 miles in trail mode. Yeah, I've been kind of cooking. I haven't been just going like super slow. That's cool. It's decent trail speed. Like I said, we're back on, we're still on It'll Bluff out, but we just crossed Dalton, going back to Blowing Springs. Try to get a picture of these bluffs up here. I think I just got so wrapped up in the trail and the bike and everything, I blew right past them. Gotta take my own advice. Slow down and enjoy it, Doug. Slow down and enjoy it. Sometimes when the Dougie Fresh rides, he wants to go. Sometimes he just needs to slow down and enjoy the day. I'll probably cut that out. That sounded kind of stupid. But trying to talk some more in these videos, especially about the bike, because I I got some issues. I get sidetracked real easy, especially views and trails, and the bike's been pretty solid. Like I said, I'm probably going to put a different fork on it. I would like to try to 160 it. I think that would be a good combo. I don't know. I feel it might take away from some of the fun and sportiness of the bike. You know, because it's like, at this, I mean, 150 is more than enough travel. 150, 45. I think I just want a better fork. This is just a stock, you know, float performance, I think. Nothing special. So I wouldn't mind putting like a Lyric Ultimate or maybe a Zeb Ultimate or something. I'm not sure. I don't know. It's just something I've been trying to figure out. I definitely want to get us a better tire combo. I think the tire combo is a little lacking for what this bike wants to do. For efficiency, I get it. They're lightweight tires. You know, fast rolling rear, lightweight exo casings. But to me, on an e-bike, I think it's just too, I don't know, man. I think, I don't know what tire combo I'll go with yet. I've had super good luck with the Continentals, and we've had good luck. Seth's got the Vittoria's on his, the Mazda's on his Rise, and he's loving them. So I don't know. We might switch it up and go Vittoria. But I've really been solid on this Continentals though. They have awesome tires. But I think just a better fork and tires, really, and grips. This thing just got slide-on grips. Doesn't even come with lock-on, but that's cool because, you know, everybody wants to run their own grips anyway. Here's the Bluffs I was talking about. I'll pause a minute. Kick that rock or that stick out of the way. But yeah, it's got all this little Bluff line. It's so cool. I'm hoping that shows up on camera. I'm hoping. I do like how easy this camera is to take on and off the little magnet thing. I just popped it off in 2 seconds. Like I said, here's the Bluff area. I don't know if it's really going to come up on camera much, but man, it's so cool. Get up here a little more. It's so cool. This whole area. Sorry, I got my America gloves in the way. It's just so cool and peaceful, other than the highway noise. But that's what's so fun about here. That's what's fun about here is this is so peaceful. Got a little bit of highway noise. It feels like you're in the middle of nowhere, but there's just houses right up there. There's houses right back there. You know, I'm surrounded by houses, and surprisingly today, it's not just a bunch of barking dogs stuck in the backyard. Seems to be a lot of that in Bella Vista. People don't want to deal with their dogs, they just throw them in the backyard and let them bark all day. But I know that has nothing to do with this bike or these trails. So, the trail's awesome. I love it'll Bluff out. Put that up there on one of my new favorites. Up there, ledges and anything at Hancock Hollow. Just love Hancock Hollow area. Anything at Fitzgerald's such a fun trail system. I need to get back there. I don't get there enough. Little woodpecker up there. At the bike, I mean, I try to be quiet here and there so you can hear the motor. It's not bad. I mean, it's there. It's not a stealth bike. What I do like about the bike is it does have a real, it's got a loud rear hub. The engagement's not the best, but it's solid. It's a solid wheel. I think it's bear paws. Is what kind of hub it is, I'm not sure. That's the style or that's the hub. It's just what they call it. Whew. That was tricky. Definitely don't hit that one at speed, or if you do, just hop it. Probably hopping it would be the best thing on that one. But it's I don't remember what wheels it is. Bear paw hubs. We might. Yeah. I really want to put my head in that, but I want to keep going. I might just get over to Sally. I think they're they're WTB. WTB I-30 wheels with the bear paw hubs. So definitely probably not a lightweight wheel set, but I don't care as long as they're strong. I mean, you're on an e-bike, I'm not worried about lightweight wheel set. That's kind of where I come back to the Nebo, you know, this versus the Nebo is you're on an e-bike, because how much does weight really matter on an e-bike? That is a good question. Like, do you want a 40-pound e-bike that barely puts out power and has a little bitty battery so you can't go very far, or do you want to have a full power that weighs much more but the battery go all day long? So it depends on what you're doing, I guess. Depends on the application. If you're just doing short quick rips, yes, the lightweight, I can see the lightweight. But if you want to do long trips, then I think the full power is the way to go. Not sure what that was. Oh, yeah, so you did a good job on that. Sorry, I just paused in there for a minute so you can hear that hub back there and the motor. I kind of like a louder bike, because then if somebody is walking or hiking in front of you or around you, then they can hear you coming. I was on my pedal bike the other day, and those stupid DT Swiss wheels are so quiet, and you know, they didn't hear me coming. Yeah, I thought they were loud enough. I thought I was making enough noise, but they didn't hear me. Like, oh man, you're quiet. Whereas these, you hear this one coming. That's how my Stans wheels were. I miss those Stans wheels, but hopefully I'll get that fixed and be back with that hub. Yeah, I like my Stans. But I think these bear paws might even be louder than my Stans. Yeah, I think this one kind of fits right in the middle too, which is really cool. That this bike's been around for a while, the Wire Peak has. Yeah, this is the 2.0, so they did change it up just a little. But it like fits in between the Nebo and the Temp Peak. Like, it's not super heavy and burly, but it's not lightweight. So it's kind of like right there in the middle. I think the battery's like 625 or 650. Might be 650. I don't remember. I'd have to look at the specs. I'd have to look at the specs, but like I said, it's between the two. I haven't got to ride either of the other two, so I can't really directly compare them. So I don't know. But as far as woo, and that's at the end already. We're back up to Kingsland. That was a rip down at a Bluff out and back. Almost. Almost to the end. At least we've got a minute of downhill. Then we'll be back on the upper Blowing Springs loop. North Blowing Springs loop, whatever you want to call it. I call it the upper Blowing Springs loop. Sorry, that was weird. I must have said the wrong word because she just... I got the voice recognition on this camera, and I must have said the wrong word because I can't say it again. Or it will turn. Ooh. That's interesting, dude. You can climb up and climb down. And you totally missed the water. Huh. Ooh, this section's getting bad. Yeah, I'm getting a creek in it now. I think it's just because that stuff come loose. So I'll probably, and it needs a good washing. So I'll probably wash her up and give the linkage a good grease. And when I get up here to the parking lot, I'll probably stop and check, make sure everything's tight. I don't know, maybe not. I might just keep on riding. Little foot dab. Oh, I'm getting tired. I normally make that. Woo, that's slide. No slick. Oh yeah, I'm developing a good creek now. Oh yeah, I'm getting tired. Probably gonna make this right-hander up here. Yeah, it's definitely in the suspension. Ah, I'm not feeling this one today. Just like that stuff, dude. This bike just, like, if you can flick it. It's like my Yeti SB130. You just flick it like last second. Like if you're coming up to something and it's not a good line, you just like boom, right back to a good line. There was no good line on that. Guess should have made the bridge a little longer, huh? Gross.